So I have totally slept in today. It's so hot and I'm almost sweating and I haven't even moved, literally. Um, but it's gonna be another hot day until the rain comes, which is gonna be whenever. It's gonna be another hot day, and it's so hot and it's so sunny. But I have to get up. I have to have breakfast. I'm gonna feed the birds because they're probably outside thinking, oh, why doesn't she get up, and change our water? Why doesn't she get up and put more seeds in our dish? So, sometimes they linger around kind of aloof, waiting and waiting. They're like, oh, where's my breakfast? So they do notice when you haven't gotten up at an appropriate time to give them their morning feed. So that's one thing I have to do today. But other than that, I don't have a lot that I need to do. I was going to do some study because I have a 5 module course to do and I have to do it. So I was going to do that today. I better write that down actually because otherwise I'll be like, oh, computer, what am I going to do with a computer? I haven't been up keeping with my writing. I'm supposed to be doing like 10 pages a day. I haven't upkept with my umlauts music because literally I've been working on stories instead and studying and very little time to remember to work on music, but I have plenty of time in the evenings. I just keep forgetting evenings is not a time to lay in your bed and watch a movie on your phone or just relax. So I keep forgetting, oh, you can do something after 9 or 10 p.m. and even if you're fooling around with it. So I should get into the used to doing the music at night because that's when the world is quiet and you have a couple hours to work on it at night, and then you only need a week, and then a week out of a month isn't bad. But I've been tailing music because I've been writing more. So, but anyway, I do have this week to think about this job. I'm yet to get a response whether or not I can stay at someone's house. I found out this morning though I had an interview invite for another job, and that was 2 days ago. And then I went to make an appointment today, and it's like, oh, sorry, no more interview times. And so I was thinking, if they don't respond back to me, because I wrote to them already saying, oh, I went to make an appointment, but there were no interview times. If they don't respond back to me with the opportunity to do an interview, I think that's a little bit of a lawsuit because I haven't, let an appropriate time frame for you to be able to be interviewed. So that's, goes towards unfairness and inequality. And so I might approach someone, see if there's any issue of a lawsuit in that, because I think it is, giving you, oh, I'm sorry, a couple of days. So yesterday was even a Saturday, so they virtually gave you, today is Sunday, yesterday was Saturday, so that's one day, and the day before was a Friday, so they didn't even give you to the Monday to make an interview. And so that's kind of discriminatory, don't you think? um, so I might approach a lawyer about that, if they don't respond and say, oh, interview times haven't been released yet, or I'm sorry, you might have missed out our allocated interview time, but let me book you in for a new interview time or something. Because I think that is very unfair. It and goes towards unfairness. So I will catch up on that. I'll try and probably get some sort of free lawyer, free unless you win. Why not? I mean, it's worth a shot. Um, because I think that is just a very too slim a too slim a time ratio to, I mean, just say you didn't check your emails on Friday, which I didn't, and you think, oh, every day I check my emails and I didn't check it on Friday, and Friday was the only day for interview. So I think that is very fair, you know. So I might approach a lawyer about that because it's a little bit too thin a bracket. You know, usually they give you at least a week to choose some dates. And usually if you contact them within a couple of days, they should allow you to interview with renewed dates. So, but this fragment is like, oh my gosh, way too thin. So, like I said, you know, I might approach someone about that issue because I just think it's a little unfair. So I'll keep thumbs up about that, and I'll wait for a day or two for them to respond, and see what I can see about that, because it definitely isn't an issue. I think that was just unfair. I just happened to not check my emails on Friday, and it's like, surprise, surprise, interview. And it's like, oh my gosh, interview, but no times. You know, it's only been a couple of days, and 2 days is like, and that's over a weekend. You know, they didn't give you, they should give you at least a week, you know, to allocate times, but virtually one day, because Saturday and Sunday don't count as time availabilities. And so virtually give you one day, it's like unfair. So that's my thoughts this morning. So I slept in way too much. I was thinking about wanting to be in a movie, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then I was playing with my phone, and then now it's like 9:45, so I really have to get up and start my day.